left there, but it's a decent save. There's been one or two moments going forward, but the lion's share of the chances in that first half have come to us. And but you know what they're like. They've got players like Griezmann and Dembele, and one or two others in and around, but certainly from set pieces. 1-0 might not be enough. If we do create more chances, Ben, we've got to make sure we put it away.
Well, like the positivity in general terms about the way Chelsea are playing, there does seem to be more energy in it. Maybe that's partly the occasion. Maybe that's just a few more days training. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe all of that
since the last game.
Yeah, but it's been an enjoyable game to watch. You can see what is a Frank Lampard Chelsea side going to look like. I think we're kind of seeing it. We're seeing that press. We're seeing the closing down. We're seeing the midfield two, the slightly deeper two, being that support network for the 3 and 4. Because once you go and press, it might not be the first one, might not be the second, might not be the third, but it might be the fourth or the fifth. So you can see exactly what Frank Lampard and Jody are trying to achieve there. I think it's been a really encouraging first half.
The other thing I've liked in general about pre-season is all the different shapes he's trying, because we knew 100% every game with Antonio you'd get it once he'd settled on it. It was a 3-5-2 with Sarri, that it would be a 4-3-3. That was never going to change. It was just maybe one or two of the individuals. But this, you feel like there are options. With Callum and Ruben come back, there'll be more options, and that in a way will keep more people interested, won't it? Because if you're going to have a diamond, suddenly you think, okay, it might be Ross and Mason and Ruben and Angola, or if you're going to have wide men, you know what I mean? Everyone keeps interested if that shape will change. And I feel like, I mean, he did it at Derby. I feel like we're going to see a lot of shape changes this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something, as you've so rightly pointed out there, that at Derby, he was doing that. But it looks like the 4-2-3-1 for now, but this is what pre-season's all about, Ben.
Indeed it is. 45 to come, and who knows, maybe a penalty shootout. Let's get back to your commentary team to tell you about some pretty stellar subs. Clive Walker and Matt Davis-Adams.
Yeah, lots of changes for Barcelona. Kurt Zuma and Marcos Alonso have come on for Chelsea. Well, that is Rafinha getting ready to get the game started, and Frankie de Jong, £65.3 million from Ajax, making his first appearance in a Barcelona shirt. Always loath, Clive, to call it a debut, because of course these aren't competitive games, but just like Griezmann in the first half, de Jong will be looking to impress his new employers.
Well, he certainly will, and when you come in for that sort of money, it's not just the employers, it's the fans as well. And they'll be expecting a decent performance. They won't go overboard on things, but I'm sure as the season rolls on, they'll be expecting a lot from him. It's always interesting to see the changes. Looks like we're keeping the same shape as we did first half, so maybe that shape is where Frank's future lies. We'll have to wait and see. But obviously, as always, we're going to get rotation, and we have to accept that that's what happens pre-season. And sometimes those changes bring mistakes. The organisation's not quite. I always think in these early stages of the second half, it's all about concentration for me. Don't get pulled out of position.
Neto has come on in goal for Barcelona, you can see. So we've now got the glorious situation where we've got Kepa in one end and Neto at the other. And immediately Barcelona looking to get themselves an equalising goal, but the shot from Malcolm, the Brazilian, drifting fairly harmlessly wide.
Well, typical of what we saw in the opening minute and a half, isn't it? In the first half, Barcelona on the attack and trying to get shots away. Malcolm with the drive, half a chance, I suppose. He's stronger left foot and certainly looked comfortable taking the shots on.
Mentioned there is 9 Barcelona B players in this travelling party because there are so many absentees because of the Copa America. Plenty of the youngsters out here with them. Carlos Perez, number 7, one of those. This is Guillem Jaime, who's wearing 28. And indeed this one, Carlos Alenia.
Of course, what you'll get from the Barcelona youngsters as well is enthusiasm, endeavour, hard work, keep the game nice and sharp, which is good for us. With a loose challenge on Mason Mount there, wins us a free kick, but this was a bit of a rash challenge, possibly a bit of follow through, but it'll be okay.
with the challenge. Kai Tomori coming on for Andreas Christensen. Never quite sure why you get substitutions so early into the second half. Maybe Christensen's a bit under the weather, or maybe just felt something, or maybe that was the plan all along. We'll find out in the fullness of time.
Maybe Tomori wasn't quite ready to come on. It was a late decision from Frank, but I'm sure he'll get into the game as quickly as he can. So these changes always change things slightly. Personnel, but also formation-wise, let's hope that stays the same. But again, Barcelona started the quicker.
Rafinha. Where you, me and the stadium announcer all earn our money, that's for sure. De Jong there wearing 21, trying to get on the ball. Word is he was offered number 14, of course, made famous by another Dutchman who went from Ajax to Barcelona, Johan Cruyff, but he's got his own reasons for wearing number 21. And also he said he didn't really think that having that extra pressure would do him many favours, which is understandable.
I get that, yeah. He needs more pressure when you play for Barcelona. Sloppy pass by Jorginho. Those little things, that's where we've got to get it right.
Tomori straight on and into the action. Strong defending from him to nudge Carlos Perez out of play.
Yeah, strong, quick, intelligent.
Malcolm is the man who's got the number 14. Here is Neto, who won the Copa del Rey final, or helped Valencia win it, I should say, against Barcelona in his last game for Valencia. And put some pressure on Ter Stegen ahead of the new season. Todibo, the Frenchman, who wears number 6, has come on to partner another Frenchman in Clement Longley in the centre of defence for Barcelona in this second half.
As we said before, Barcelona for me have started the quicker of the two sides. It took us a while that first period just to get going, but once we did, I thought in the latter stages of the first half we looked the better side. Maybe the goal gave us that little bit of an advantage mentally.
The ball from De Jong. There he is on the ball again, part of the Ajax team that took the Champions League by storm up until the semi-finals last season. Jaime. Rafinha.
I imposed ourselves on the game, not really got going. Coming up 6 minutes in, and it's been all Barcelona for me, and when we've gone forward we've been a bit loose with our passing. We just need a bit of possession.
So Ivan Rakuten, wearing number 4, has also come on for Barcelona at half-time. Here's De Jong. Is it difficult for Chelsea when the opposition makes so many changes to readjust to that as well? Is that a thing, or is it?
It shouldn't be, Matt. I think what you need to do is obviously concentrate on your job, and your job is to continue the second half as we did the first. We've only made a couple of changes, so the majority of the players are still out there, but we just got to get on the board. Just have a little bit of confidence. I don't think they're making all their changes should make a great difference to us.
See the two teams as is now, scrolling across the bottom of your screen.